Hi everybody, and welcome back to Shining Force 3. I am super excited to join this last battle in progress. We've been working our way through, and I think today, we're gonna get through, and we're gonna win this final battle and see what comes next. So, thanks for joining me. Let's see how this goes.
What? Oh no!
Yeah, so that's the situation we found ourselves in. Game's gonna look a bit different, because I lost about an hour of progress. I lost pretty much all of this battle's worth of progress. So I've kinda tried to redo it, tried to get us back into the same place that we were, before everything sorta fell apart. The only difference is Murasame, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He is still alive in the Symbiosis battle. He has not fallen. And Jubai, wherever he is, Jubai has been brought along in this battle because he has a Demon King spell I have not seen, and I want to see it. And also, we tried with Unuma. We tried, and we failed. He didn't even have an action. And to be fair to Unuma, it's not like Jubai is out here doing things. He's done nothing this battle either. So we're gonna go, and as you can see, we've pushed through a lot here, and we've been a bit more aggressive in this battle. We didn't have the Median ads either. Median's sort of taking care of himself. So we're gonna push through here and see where we get. This Dart Gunner's asleep. This Dragon Newt is just hanging on. So Marky's at full. Do we want to take a freeze on her? We're going to take a freeze on her. Now, just prior to this starting, just kind of like last battle, just prior to last battle starting, we did, oh my god, we did take a fairly significant hit. We did take a fairly significant hit of the Valkyrie's rays. But we've managed, and hopefully we have our Aura 4s to manage it. But looking at this now, the path to the bosses is clear. So when we get a chance, we're going to do as Sabin does, Sabin from Final Fantasy VI does. We are going to bum rush this boss and get it done. Might as well just use Honesty to finish off this Dart Gunner here. Maybe someday I'll do a video on all of Sabin's, what are they called? Rushes? Blitzes. All of Sabin's blitzes in Final Fantasy VI. I am tirelessly, well, not tirelessly, but I am working on a Shining Force 2 tier list video. The edits are going in. It's been a bigger pain than I thought it would be. Speaking of Shining Force 2, I will want all those healing drops. I do not want any axes. We don't need any weapons or cash anymore. Speaking of Shining Force 2, the race to see what I was going to finish first, this or Shining Force 2, has been solved. Shining Force 1. And the fact that this game crashed has been a big contributing factor. We're gonna try to run ourselves up here. So we'll stand over here. We'll drop our Aura 4, and we're gonna have to start running up here soon. Now it's worth noting, Gracia has about 30 MP left after this, so he's pretty low on MP. We got bosses coming up, so we're going to have to be a little bit more conservative when we try to run up here and get past the Valkyrie. We can't just be dropping endless Aura 4s. Maybe. It's tough to say, because I'm not sure what my non-magic DPS is going to be. But we also have Isabella. Isabella's also pretty low. He's going to stand in the path of the Valkyrie. No, we're not going to stand her in the path of the Valkyrie for now. We are going to have to sort of I need to see what how far we have to be up here, because we want to run up here and deal with these guys. I could also Shining Staff this Valkyrie down and just be done with it. Is there a safe spot for you? Oh, there's not really a safe spot for you. But, okay, so what's good and what might be our saving grace right now is there are no enemies in this battle to deal with anymore. We purely have... I've bunched the Symbiost Force up. They're going to get Infernal pretty good right now. Oh, you're attacking. Well then. That's the old Shining Force AI for us right there. Although it doesn't really matter. You kind of have nothing you can do. As much as I'd like to get you in there and hitting the Masquerin, you don't really have a spot to do it. We have one Freeze 4, and then Noon is MP'd out. I've hit this guy a bit before. There we go. I have landed some damage on him. But I think he's gonna last... He's gonna last a while, because I can't burn through 500 HP worth of damage in a single round. I'd need like 10 people to hit for 50. That's not likely. Alright, so... let's get here. Fistmaster. I can't believe you only have 40 MP, but let's heal you up. So I think the next game I am playing through in my own time that I hope to make some content for is... oh, Fire Emblem. The one with Lindis, Hector, and... is it Roy? It's not Eliwood. It might be Eliwood. It's the first Fire Emblem game I've ever played. If you've been noticing the games I kind of play on the side to refresh myself to make content on, they are all games that are on the Switch. I just find them to be... I find the Switch to be incredibly portable and a nice thing to play in the very limited time I get game time. Someday I will play a new game. It might, for all intensive purposes, be Super Mario RPG. Actually, it will be Super Mario RPG when it comes out. I will be playing that. There was some talk... oh, nice! Sybil got a level up. Good for you, Sybil. There was some talk about me possibly playing it on video. I doubt that that's going to be the case. Basically, what I found from playing Shining Force 3 is if a game reaches a point where I'm addicted to it and I really want to play it, which Shining Force 3 has hit that point, I end up playing through them really slowly because I have to make videos, I have to be in a spot to record. Is one of the nicer things. One of the nicer things about having to replay this game and redo my inventory and repick characters and stuff was... Are we gonna hit a Thanatos on you? We're gonna go for broke. We're gonna drop that Thanatos. Just being able to play Shining Force 3 in a chilled, relaxed environment and not having to provide commentary. It's also funny, I have found that only 68 damage. I mean, he's got magic defense. I found that just like in my spare time now, when I play video games with my kid or my wife, I will start running my mouth considerably more. So this Dark Priest is... we're not going to beat him on this turn. We took much more damage off of him than I thought we would. But he will fall next turn. One of the bosses will fall on this video.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Alright, Hazuki, I'm trying... see, there are enemies. There are still enemies on the battlefield here. So let's see how we're doing. We got 50s, 47 on David. So we have people in danger. Now, we have this Durahan, And we have this Dart Gunner, and I think that's it other than the boss or enemies on the map. So I would like to get this Durhan taken care of. Is she actually faster than the boss? Oh wow, 2 people are faster than the boss. Good for you guys. I don't remember Median doing that much damage. So I don't remember Inferno doing that much. Has the boss moved? I can't believe the boss has moved. But I don't remember Inferno. Oh, that's right. Silly me. I forgot. We have support on. We have boost on. So all of our agility on a lot of characters is just through the roof right now. So who are you doing this to? Okay. Median and I think it's David hiding behind you. Yeah, we haven't even hit the Dark Priest. I was sitting here in my mind, how much HP does he have? Not much. So I'm expecting 20 to 30 damage from this, which is going to be manageable. David's in a little bit of a worried place. Actually, he's not even. He can eat that Dart Gunner hit too. Let's put this Dart Gunner. Will Bernard put the Dart Gunner? Oh yes. And as always, firing those ice arrows in the snow is peak strategy, team. You guys really know what you're doing. But it's time now to just start hitting the boss. Now, I kind of don't want... I don't want the Saint Hera taking up one of those melee spots. Taking up one of those valuable damage spots. Because she's not going to do as much damage. And I know sitting here going, like, right there, that is a... You should go in there and aura those guys, heal them both. But Symbios is sitting at 50, 60 HP. He really doesn't need it. It's time. Hello, boss. Oh, you don't have... Oh, that's right. Sad. I am sad we do not have Freeze 4 yet. Because we used to have it before the game got corrupted and lost. But we don't have it, and I guess we're not gonna have it because it's not like Hedwig's gonna have anything else to kill. So that kind of sucks. But we can just magic. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to. Do we want to do it? Let's see what Ultimate Tiamat does. Level 2 Tiamat. Is this the strongest spell in the game? It's tough to say because I've seen Thanatos do 103 damage. I think that is the highest amount of damage we have seen from a summon. What are we going to see from... Only 66? Wow, that was a big waste of MP. That was a massive waste of MP. Oh man, That's a massive, massive waste of MP there. That's like 3 blazes. Oh, he's not even moving yet. This Dark Priest, does he have more HP than the other one? So we want to make sure we are leaving space for all our melee characters to get in and surround this Dark Priest. There we go. David gets the numbers moving. Alright, rock. And now it's just a slow and arduous process of chopping this tree down.
Chop, chop, dig, dig, chop, chop, dig, dig.
In Yurindo, let's take stock of who is hurt. So Median, whoa, Median 48, that's pretty low. Median gets our love, Median gets our love. Oh, good, you know what? Perfect. The strategy of not casting Aura worked out exceptionally well. And we'll get Robbie, who, you know, I've sat here and I said a lot of bad things about, but he's just been going through. And now it's time to flip the switch over to the Julian battle. The one battle that still requires some strategy. I'm kind of lucky. Like, I'm not lucky that the game broke. Like, there's no luck involved. But I am kind of lucky in that I've been planning for this. I've been planning for this game to break pretty much since the very first time I played it. I think the second or third stream, like, we used to run SSF. So we've been sitting here waiting for this thing to break for a long time.
The son of the great General Lord Conrad. Oh, there's the sound.
So I've had backup saves because the very first time I booted up the game, played for like 30 minutes, and the sound went on my emulator. And I was running SSF. And just looking at the picture quality, going back to like my first video that I recorded, playing Shining Force 3 on SSF, it's mind-blowing how crystal clear everything looks compared to the muddiness that is Mednafen. That is what it looks like in Mednafen. But you know what Mednafen does? It runs, which is a little more than I can say. That's not gonna put you in safety. We're just gonna get everybody nailed with the Valkyrie. You know what? Turk is the other person. Does Turk have healing drops? Can he heal himself off of the damage that was done to him? He does too. So we're kind of just moving up. Ugh. I don't like this letting everybody get smacked. Actually, let me run the numbers here. Aura cast 18 to cast. So Aura, if I cast Aura 4 again with Gracia, after we all get lasered, that'll let me cast Shining on this staff and take out the Staff of Bezim. So that might work out okay. And the other two guys are going to move first. So I think honestly this will work out okay. We're going to get lasered, but we're going to do fine. Is Turk? No, the dragon. The old stone dragon, who I don't think this earth dragon is ever going to get involved in combat. One, because he's so slow, and two, I know that I forget about things. I know I am a forgetful person. Here comes the Inferno? No, oh. I was going to say here comes the Inferno, but maybe I could stop the Inferno, but Noon, you have a Sleepy Rod, so we can recover MP. I don't know why I'm even doing this. This is silly for me to even be doing this. I am a little upset, knowing in hindsight that I have a Shower of Cure. I have a Shower of Cure sitting on Noon, and I have a Light of Hope sitting on David. And I'm pretty sure, well, I'm hoping I can get them before the last battle, but I have worries. Oh my god, you're gonna cast Aura 3 to give yourself like 60 more life. I mean, there's nothing else he can do. There is nothing else he can do. So I guess just being a jerk. So it takes me longer to kill you? Like, I was worried. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried that he was gonna drop out the age-old Irene? He was gonna drop out the age-old Cure 4, recover all my HP trick that Chaos likes to pull in Final Fantasy 1, but thankfully, that was not our life. Ooh, he dropped the Platina Circuit. Do we want the Platina? What's the Platina Circuit do? Well, you know what? I don't need a counter sword. I don't think I'm going to keep the Platina Circuit. So what happens now? Okay, good. It's almost like every time I see the screen turn black, I am devastatingly scared that the next battle is not going to load. So this is the Symbios army, capable of defeating the 2 high priests and reaching remote test. You know what I'm gonna do? This isn't what I usually do, but I might make a save state right now. Just so I have backups if things go wrong. So this is the Symbios army, capable of defeating the 2 high priests and reaching remote test. It seems I underestimated you. Lord Bolzum, forgive me. The West Shrine seal will soon be broken. Prepare. Oh my god. Whoa. Was that Bolzum? Did Bolzum do that? That lightning came out of nowhere. Could it be Bolzum? Why? Why isn't the Dark Priest in his right hand? Why would Bolzum kill him? Bolzum's anger towards his failure. Oh my god. Those given the position of Dark Priest are hardly trusted by Bolzum, and this one didn't meet his expectations. Because he couldn't stop us, he was put to death? Wow, Bolzum's kinda giving me some Xeon vibe. That's right, Symbios. Let's open this passage to the Bolzum Temple. Is that the seal of the dark? Is that the seal the Dark Priest was talking about? Give it a try, Don Terrace. I've actually had 2 save files not be able to open. There was the previous one from last playthrough, but there was also one in my I'm replaying it that didn't open. Luckily, I've been dropping a bunch of save states, but the worry is real. That must be it. Our mission is complete. Quickly, the signal. Send the signal. Oh man, that's cool. I have to admit, I've experienced this glitch and I can't get past it thing many times in my life. We're the first to succeed. I hope the others aren't having a hard time. The other armies are extremely powerful. Don't worry, they'll be fine. Exactly, our job is done. Now we have to have faith in the Julian army and wait. I had an early version, yeah, I guess an early version of Final Fantasy VII on the PC. And there was a... What's that? From the direction of the Symbios army. Oh, we get to see that they're done too. Oh look, you can see the 3 paths. That's cool. We'll take this topic of conversation later. The signal. They've completed their mission. Let's not fall too far behind. Let's represent the Median army as well. Let's hurry. So, the FF7 on the PC copy that I had, it would always crash during the cutscene in the crater where the ultimate weapon is revealed. And unfortunately, that's like a really long piece of dialogue. That's right, let's get some crits. Can we take down 490 in one turn? It's gonna be close, but if we all crit and all have high rolls, we can do it. Nice. Oh, is that like a 76 damage? That's beautiful. So unfortunately, I have seen that cutscene, and I have seen the dialogue option. Do you have a Gale Lance? You don't. I have seen that FF7 scene so many times that it has lost, like, all semblance of, like, enjoyment. Just watching it and watching it and watching it and getting, like, the window sound and a crash. But, you know, I did manage to get it patched and get through it. But it certainly was, there's a reason I'm not much of a PC gamer, and part of that has to do with my job and kind of being like the last thing I want to do after programming all day is fight with computers. I'm lazy. Consoles work, you turn them on. I say this as I'm sitting here playing on a PC, emulating freaking Saturn games, the bane of everyone's existence. You don't have anything to help me, Hera. Why don't you... We are not going to get the 390 damage. It's just not happening. Because we don't have the MP to deal with it. Yeah, we don't have the MP. We don't have the power. We need massive crits for this to happen. Are we gonna do Zephyrus? Yeah, Wendigo. Wendigo didn't do too much. And what do we have in our bag? That might help. We have this Holy Yank, and we don't have a different thing. So, we can go Wendigo. Yeah, let's just go... No, let's not go Wendigo. Let's go Zephyrus. Zephyrus will leave us with 7 MP left on Hedva, which will leave us with the ability to do 2 freeze 1 spells. The fact that I don't have much MP recovery is, you know, I feel like, am I seeing like the future for what comes next? Like my Julian force is very mage heavy. We have Bridget, we have Enchantress Lady. Arthur, man, Arthur. We have Enchantress Lady. We have Bridget, Enchantress Lady. I mean, also Gracia is very MP dependent. Isabella is very MP dependent. You know, Arthur, I think if you didn't miss and disappoint everyone, I think there's a very real possibility that we could have got over the hunt and did it. Alright. From here, we're gonna aura these 2 up. Just aura 1, just on myself, or my Yorindo boy. And that's not the last move, because we have... Oh, you know what? We have Rock and we have Robbie. What is this? This priest? Well, I can't sit here and blame... We can't blame Arthur that much anymore. Because David moved too, but if all 3 of those guys crit, we could have had a chance. We could have done it.
I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
And we will... Julian, look in the sky to the west. The Symbiote army did officially beat the Median army. We did it! That must be the signal from the Symbiote army. I expected no less of Lord Symbiote. He accomplished his mission beautifully. Alright, we're gonna take a big hit here. But our plan is to Aura 4 our way out of it. Then, oh, you know what would have been nice? Paying attention to the area of effect area and seeing if it procs behind. I was gonna see, you know, we could check that later. And we could, but like, I need to know that now for positioning my units because I'm about to be behind the staff. Also, wouldn't be bad if we could take a moment with Isabella and cast support on our units we're about to get up here. Okay, good. I'm worried if we just got too close. We're going to run up next turn. We are going to attack next turn. I can't do anything with that staff currently. Julian. I might be setting my whole force up here to get smacked. That's okay. So, here's my question. Shining. 8 MP. 8 MP. Okay. So we're gonna Aura 4. That's Shining. We're gonna Aura 4. Everybody back to health. Then we're gonna hit this wand with a Shining to take it out like we did in Chapter 1. And we're gonna friggin' do some damage. You know, I should check the agility on that wand. I'm kind of sitting here thinking that by default, it's just gonna... By default, it's just gonna go first, but maybe it's got an agility score to it. And I wouldn't mind if I could get a boost on Gracia to the point... You gotta level up soon, Gracia. Yeah, there we go. to the point where we could get Gracia to go before it. I don't think so, because Gracia has always been pretty slow. We think he's pretty fast because he has those swift boots. Yeah, you don't. But I'm not against the fact. Alright, you don't have boost, but I think you have a boost rod we can equip. Yes, so. Oh, let's look at this clearly here. The support is 9. That'll take us to 36. And if we do 36, that will give us 2 casts of Aura 4. That's 18 by 18, 36. 36. So that'll work out splendidly. And then on our next turn, we're just gonna deal with this. Deal with this set of enemies and take them down. I am paranoid, I know, and I'm sorry. It's cheap, but we're save stating again. I am sorry. I am waiting for the rails to fall off. Now, technically, we could get 1,000 up there and we could start doing some damage. We're gonna hold that off. Hopefully I can see what... Hopefully we can see what that big old Demon King does. We can summon it on somebody. So we're coming to Median. We are going to stop recording for now. So I want to thank you for joining me. I know, we really want to just... Oh, he's at 127. It's not one hit away. Thanks for joining me. We will wrap this battle up next time. Hopefully everything will be all set up. Thank you.